All right. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of Norwalk City Council. We have today for our invocation pledge. We're honored to welcome Pastor Dr. George Bajorquez from New Creation Church, where he has served for over 25 years. Pastor George has dedicated his life to helping others through local and global ministry. In his spare time, he enjoys watching sports and proudly cheers for both the Lakers and the Dodgers. Following the invocation, we are joined by Blake Nunez, a fifth grade student and Norwalk resident from Dahlin Elementary School, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pastor George and Blake, please come to the front, and afterwards we'll take a photo together.
Thank you very much for allowing me to come and do the invocation. It's always an honor to do so. Shall we bow our heads and say a word of prayer? Heavenly Father, we come before you in the mighty name of Jesus, asking for your wisdom, your guidance, your direction. We just pray, God, for this meeting and throughout the year, God, that it will be you guiding our mayor and the council, our staff and our leadership, Lord, that this city of Norwalk will continue to prosper, that this 2025 to be a glorious year for our city, for our residents, God, that every plan will prosper. Father, you say to ask and we shall receive. You say to seek and we shall find, and the door knock and the door shall be open. So we're asking this morning for your grace, your wisdom, your strength, your power upon us. And Lord, I just pray, God, for your goodness, God, upon the city. Father, I feel a special desire to pray, God, for not only us, but our families, our loved ones. Lord, every home represented to be blessed, God, to be showered with grace. And Lord, I just pray for our public servants, God, that your goodness will be in their lives. Lord, they dedicate their lives to this city, this community. I pray that they will be blessed because as they sow seed in other people's lives, that they will reap it in their own lives. So we just ask for your grace, your favor, your goodness upon this meeting, upon the city, upon our officials, our mayor. And Lord, we just declare your goodness. And we thank you for the blessings that you have given us, for what's happening, and for what's yet to come. We're believing you, Lord, that the best is yet to come. And we ask this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Please put your right hand over your heart, face the flag, take off any hats or hoods. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ahora en español. Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
Blake, we still need you up front.
Yeah. I just came from Arizona. I was doing 7 days of church ministry.
Oh my
And it's really what this under, but yes.
Yes, yes. We'll see you there.
Teresa, we have roll call, please.
Yes, Mayor. Council members Ramirez.
Here.
Rios.
Here.
Valencia.
Here.
Vice Mayor Perez.
Here.
And Mayor Ayala.
Here. Arnold, can we have a closed session report, please?
Certainly, Mayor. Yes, Mayor and council members. The record should reflect the city council convened for closed session with all 5 members being present, that the 4 items that were listed on the closed session agenda were announced prior to recessing into closed session, and that those 4 items were addressed in closed session, with each of those 4 items being presented. The record should further reflect that the city council received a briefing on those items, but there was no action taken that is required to be reported under the Brown Act at this time. It's appropriate to, that's my closed session report. It's appropriate to continue with the open portion of the meeting.
Thank you. City council comments, Councilmember Ramirez.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. Well, good evening, everyone. It's nice to see this chambers full as we approach this Easter weekend. I want to wish everyone a safe and happy Easter. The only comments I have today, Mr. Mayor, is I want to congratulate Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez as she finishes her reign as the president of Contract Cities. I think they are going to recognize her tomorrow. So I won't be there, so I wanted to congratulate you. Let's give her a round of applause. Each and every one of us here sit on many boards, commissions that take us out of our comfort zone, away from families and away from the city. So it's a task that it's a difficult task sometimes, but I want to congratulate her on the fine work that she has done leading that organization on behalf of how many cities? 80 cities? 88 cities. So it's a heavy task that she's had to carry this year. So I want to congratulate her on her accomplishments and wish her well. She's not going anywhere, but wish her well. That's it. Thank you. Oh, we have a Mayor's Prayer Breakfast tomorrow.
That is.
So I don't know if there's tickets available. You guys are good to go. So
If you don't have any, Councilmember Ramirez, we'll be scalping them out.
There you go. There you go.
Doubletree Hotel.
StubHub.
For
So-
only a slight surcharge. to
So
cover
yeah,
the
just
cost.
remind everyone we have a Mayor's Prayer Breakfast tomorrow. It's always a fun community event to attend. Unfortunately, it's at 6:30 in the morning. That means you got to get up at 5, but it's well worth the trip. So we welcome everyone. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. Councilmember Rios.
Thank you and good evening. Welcome everyone to our meeting today, Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Just a couple of things. I want to begin by thanking Alan from our Park and Rec Department and his team for putting our Earth Day events together. Alan, I know I asked us to really, step up and promote Earth Month and Earth Day on April 22nd, and that we plan for some events to get our community involved in environmental protection efforts, preserving our carbon footprint, recycling, reducing, and just being more environmentally friendly here in the city of Norwalk. So thank you, Alan, for everything that you've done. So on April 22nd, we do have a couple of events. I hope I do see many of you there. Please come out and support the city of Norwalk, support your community. But big picture, support Mother Earth. Come out and do your part and help us. There are a couple of ways that you can get involved here. So on Earth Day, which is on April 22nd, we have park cleanup, which begins at Norwalk Park, 8:30. Then we have a butterfly demonstration from 1 to 2:30. Then we have another park cleanup at Gertie's from 3 to 5. The theme for the city of Norwalk, our community here, is rooted in community, growing a greener tomorrow, which I love. I love, love, love that. And so this is on April 22nd. Our communications team has done a really good job of sharing the information. Thank you. Post it on our social media platforms. Please come out and do your part. Anything you do, as little as the smallest effort, really, if we all did just that small effort, it makes such a big impact, such a big impact. The other thing that our city did this year, we had someone from earthday.org reach out to me, and I was happy to put him in contact with Alan. And so we actually promoted our events on earthday.org, which is something that is publicized nationally. So I was looking at the map, and actually you can find a location, what city you're looking in, and what type of events are being held. And the city of Norwalk shines because we're really one of the few cities in the area who's even promoting Earth Day events. So thank you for, again, working to put the city of Norwalk on the map. Thank you so much for that. I'm excited. On April 26th, plant a tree at Ramona Park. If you've not participated in that before, again, another opportunity for you to get involved, come out, help plant a tree. I love trees. I know all of you love trees, and we're just working on making our tree canopy throughout the city of Norwalk beautiful. Again, this contributes to not just our present, but our future, a greener Norwalk. I hope you guys will remember that. Rooted in community, growing a greener tomorrow in Norwalk. Let's see. Another little fun fact, Earth Day, actually, the first annual event was held in 1970. So we've been working on that for a very long time, and so I'm very excited on what we're doing here in the city. A couple of things over the last few weeks. I did have a chance to participate in the State of the City in the city of Bell, California. They did a very good job of promoting what they have going on in their city, but I gotta say, and no diss on Bell, absolutely not. But a lot of what they shared that they're working on, we have already been doing or have done in the city of Norwalk. So we are ahead of the game here. If you look at some of the surrounding cities, which kudos to all of them, because it's hard, running a city governance, just, ensuring that your city is meeting all the needs of your residents and is prospering. But in the city of Norwalk, we really are doing quite a bit to shine. So I'm very proud of that. I also had a chance to participate in the reentry program, the Seroptimus Female Community Reentry Program. The event was held in Santa Fe Springs, and that program is a group of ladies who at LA CADA, they stay at facilities at LA CADA, but they're allowed release to work with other community sponsors, community volunteers to help them get ready for re-entry into society, I guess you can say. So this group of women, which I had a lot of fun meeting them, speaking with them, may have made a mistake or two in their lives that they're now being held accountable for, but they're working towards re-entry into society. So thank you, Seroptimus, for that invitation. I was glad I was able to participate. Again, another example of Seroptimus doing good work for women. And I also was glad to accept an invitation from Lakeside Middle School for their robotics competition. So they asked that we serve anyone interested in serving as a judge on their panel. Again, this is middle school, and so they presented their work so far on a robotics challenge. So they identified a mission, they identified a problem, they identified a solution, and then they make their presentation. I was pleasantly surprised that their mission was to do more to clean our oceans. So basically, they explained how they would ideally build this fancy robot that would go into the ocean floor, and they would collect trash and debris. And again, this is a group of middle school students, and I was very impressed by their presentations and all the work that they're doing. So kudos to Lakeside. And finally, I also had an opportunity to attend the Norwalk Lamarada Star Awards, and I want to ask that you join me in congratulating Planning Commissioner Rosa Barragan for 45 years with Norwalk Lamarada. Yeah, 45 years. So congratulations to our very own, my planning commissioner, Rosa Barragan, for 45 years with the Norwalk Lamarada Unified School District. And that's all I have. Thank you so much.
Councilmember Valencia.
Sure. Thank you. I attended a Southeast Water Coalition meeting. We have them the first Thursday of the month, every other month. And our Glenn Cow was not able to be there. You were on vacation. I hope you had a nice vacation. Welcome back. But Miss Jackie Kuntz was there, and she was amazing. All the staff, it was great. We had some really good reports from staff, but we also had representatives from the Water Replenishment District, and that was really good because we've been having some conversations and dialogues, and Mr. Glenn Cow and I are going to actually meet with a representative as well very soon to go over some things. There's a lot of collaboration, more collaboration that needs to happen, and a lot of transparency, and we're working on that. So we're working on behalf of that. And Norwalk is the lead this for the next year or couple of years. I also want to echo Councilmember Rios's sentiments, and I hope that I get to see many of you at this Saturday's extravaganza over at Hollyfield Park, and it starts at noon, and it's always great to see all the little ones with their Easter outfits on. And are we going to see Mila? Not this year, okay. But lots of kids, and Margarita Rios, will we see your granddaughter?
No, that's what when you said Mila, I turned.
Oh, both of them are Milas. The Milas, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, I know. But I'm sure that we're going to see a lot of other young children, and it's a lot of fun. Always one of my most favorite activities. And I want to wish you all a very happy Easter. And then also invite you to next Friday at Santa Fe High School. Those of you that love music, there will be a spring concert featuring Santa Fe High School students, music students, as well as some middle school students performing some music tributes. And, they're really good. I've been there. I think it was last year, the year before, that I got to go, and lots of fun. And I love it. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Perez.
Thank you, Mayor. The only comment that I have tonight is been mentioned about the extravagant Easter egg hunt coming up on Saturday. I know the staff has already put out signage because there are going to be some closures around street closures, I believe. So continue to post that all on social media so our neighbors and everybody is aware, and look forward to seeing everybody there. That's all I have tonight, Mayor.
Very good, thank you. I was at Lakeside as well, and I just want to thank Miguel Ortega, Mr. Woods, Ms. McLean. They've been working hard for the last 4 years to grow their first Lego League Challenge competition, and they've grown the program over the years. With last 2 years, actually creating a competition team to compare at various events and winning various awards. So I want to thank them and the youngsters that were involved with that. were very impressive. You're talking about youngsters, and one youngster was in sixth grade. There was some in seventh and some in eighth. It's remarkable what their aptitude in science is and their ability to actually program using program language to get these robots to actually work. So it was extremely impressive that what I saw there. And I look forward to coming back. I got an announcement hot off the press here about Rose Romero is retiring from the Bellflower Unified School District on 6/27/25. So in advance, we thank you and wish you a merry, I guess merry could be the word, retirement. And everybody hit these other things. Don't miss out on the Easter egg hunt this Saturday. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a different venue. So there'll be a lot of things to learn. And I just want to wish everybody in the community and everybody's family a happy Easter and safe and restful with your families. And so that we can all come back next council meeting and do it all over again. Okay. We're going to do our special presentations now. Tonight, we're recognizing April 25th as Arbor Day, a moment to highlight the importance of trees and our shared responsibility to protect the environment. Trees help improve air quality and bring natural beauty to our public spaces, parks, and neighborhoods. The City of Norwalk remains committed to promoting a greener, more sustainable community through tree planting and preservation efforts. Let's welcome the Public Services Tree section to the front to receive the proclamation and take a photo. Everybody in position here. Whereas Arbor Day serves as an annual reminder of our collective responsibility to conserve and protect our environment for the well-being of future generations. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture the establishment of a special day dedicated to the planting of trees, an initiative that led to the first Arbor Day celebration on April 10th of that year. Whereas Arbor Day has since grown into a global observance, inspiring communities worldwide to engage in tree planting and preservation efforts. Whereas trees in the city enhance property values, contribute to the economic vitality, improve air quality, reduce stormwater runoff, and beautify public spaces. And whereas the City of Norwalk remains steadfast in its commitment to fostering a thriving urban forest through sustainable tree planting initiatives, ensuring a greener, healthier, and more resilient community. Now, I therefore, Tony Allen, Mayor of the City of Norwalk, on behalf of Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez and my fellow council members Rick Ramirez, Margarita Rios, and Ana de Valencia, do hereby proclaim April 25th, 2025 as Arbor Day in the City of Norwalk and urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our trees and urban forests.
Okay, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to say something really quick. I want to publicly thank Juan and his team for all of the hard work that he does every day for our residents. Thank you very, very much to you and your team. Also, I mean, to all of the team, but I also want to give another shout out to another employee I met, Richard. I think he told me he's a tree trimmer too. I don't think he knew who I was. I just kind of came across, stopped, kind of talked to him. He was busy working. And I was just very, very impressed. And he was very professional, very nice. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you very much. Please let Richard know.
Thank you, Margarita. Next, we're recognizing the month of April as Recycling and Organic Separation Awareness Month in honor of Earth Day and our city's ongoing commitment to sustainability. Recycling and properly separating organic waste helps reduce landfill use and protects our environment for future generations. Through the ongoing efforts of Athens Services and our community, we continue to promote smart waste. Athens Services representatives, please come forward to receive the proclamation and take a photo.
Just so you know, everyone's got a cute little pledge. All of the community partners. Yes. Yes.
Good Lord. We got a whole arm.
Of course, I want to pledge.
Yeah.
Yes. Huh? Sorry. I know. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That one's gonna be fun.
Right there. She's
Because
gonna,
of you, man.
She went my way.
She's gonna take the pledge.
I had it right now. Whereas the city of Norwalk recognizes April as Recycling and Organic Separation Awareness Month with a commitment to sustainability and environmental stewardship, whereas Recycling and Organic Separation Awareness Month serves as a global reminder of the importance in protecting and preserving the environment for future generations in alliance with Earth Day, a nationally recognized event in the United States. Whereas California State Senate Bill 1383 or SB 1383 was enacted to reduce methane emissions and ensure sustainability by requiring the reduction of organic waste in landfills, highlighting the need for proper organic waste separation and recycling. Whereas Athens Services has proudly served the city of Norwalk since 2018, supporting state and local sustainability goals by providing responsible waste management services to help reduce, recycle, and properly process organic waste. And whereas the city of Norwalk acknowledges that proper recycling and organic separation practices among residents, businesses, and city facility directly contribute to a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable community. Now, therefore, I, Tony Ayala, Mayor of the city of Norwalk, on behalf of Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez, my fellow council members Rick Ramirez, Margarita Rios, and Ana Valencia, do hereby proclaim April 2025 as Recycling and Organic Separation Awareness Month in the city of Norwalk, and encourage its observance by appropriate activities, programs, and ceremonies.
Yay.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
She wants you to do the pledge, from what I understand.
Right here.
All right, I just want to thank all these group members up here. Dora, do you mind holding this? And we're going to swap papers. Thank you. All right, so it takes a village to change the paradigm shift, the way people think and handle trash. You may think it's a small thing, but it's a really, really big thing, and it affects all of our lives. So I thank all of our community partners. Athens, we forgot the sheriffs up there. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Right? They're leaders in our community. And what I want to say is I want to thank all of our community members. As Athens, we sponsor not just your Norwalk 5K. We help and support the 605 Kiwanis, the Norwalk Lions, the Norwalk Chamber, the Norwalk Sheriff's Department, Little Lake Education Advancement Foundation, Norwalk High School, Mujeres Extraordinarias, Migrantes, the Immigrant Education Foundation, and the Door of Hope, amazing Door of Hope here, and obviously Seroptimus. So we try to not just be part of the community and pick up your trash. We try really to be part and members of your community and lead by example. So with this little pledge that we do, I know it's really small, but it means a lot. As a proud member of the city of Norwalk, I pledge to keep our city clean and green and sustainable. I commit to separating my waste correctly, recyclables, organics, and trash, following by city guidelines. And so here we go. I will, number one, recyclables and organic material properly. Number two, recycle right. Put papers, plastic, glass, and other recyclables in the recycling bin. Number three, compost organics. Place food scraps, yard waste, compostable items in the green cart. Number four, keep it clean. Avoid trash in the recycling or organic cart. Easy things, but means a lot. So thank you for taking the pledge. Thank you.
I have a question.
Go ahead. I know.
Okay, last but certainly not least, we recognize April 13th through 19th as Dispatcher Appreciation Week, also known nationally as Public Safety Telecommunicators Week. Our dispatchers serve and work behind the scenes 24/7 to coordinate emergency responses and ensure the safety of both the community and first responders. Tonight, we honor both our public safety dispatch officers and our Sheriff's Department dispatchers for the dedication, professionalism, and commitment to keeping Norwalk safe. We now invite both teams to come forward and receive their respective proclamations and join us for a group photo. Come forward.
Go ahead. It's a sharp one.
Hello.
Trade me again.
Stand right next to the vice mayor, please.
See you there. Let me have the. Let me, they're two separate ones. Let me just read it real quick. So they're separate. Okay, whereas emergencies requiring police, fire, emergency medical services can occur at any time, and a quick coordinated response is essential to saving lives and protecting property. And whereas the city of Norwalk recognizes the outstanding service and dedication of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department dispatchers assigned to Norwalk who work in to safeguard the lives of residents, visitors, and first responders. Whereas dispatchers provide support during high-pressure incidents, maintaining professionalism, compassion, and clarity to guide callers and first responders through life-saving decisions. Now, therefore, I, Tony Ayala, Mayor of the City of Norwalk, on behalf of Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez and my fellow council members Rick Romero, Margarita Rios, and Ana Valencia, do hereby proclaim April 13th through 19th, 2025 as Dispatcher Appreciation Week in the City of Norwalk. Encourage community members, business, and other organizations to recognize the LA County Sheriff's Department dispatchers and their loved ones through appropriate activities, programs, and ceremonies. I'll give you this. Sure, yeah. Our public safety folks. Whereas quality of life concerns requiring public safety department services can occur at any time, and a quick coordinated response is essential to saving lives and protecting property. And whereas these highly trained professionals gather critical information, relay it efficiently to responding units, and remain a vital communication link throughout emergency responses, ensuring accuracy, coordination, and safety. Whereas Dispatcher Appreciation Week, also known as National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week, is a time to recognize and honor these unsung heroes whose behind-the-scenes service is vital to our public safety framework. Now for their I, Tony Ayala, Mayor of the City of Norwalk, on behalf of Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez, and my fellow council members Rick Ramirez, Margarita Rios, and Ana Valencia, do hereby proclaim April 13th through 19th, 2025 as Dispatch Appreciation Week in the City of Norwalk, and encourage all community members, businesses, and other organizations to recognize public safety officers and their loved ones through appropriate activities, programs, and ceremonies.
Three, two, one. Okay, let's do one more. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Oh, you're good.
Thank you, Mayor. I see some of our other public safety personnel here, in the audience. I'm guessing you guys are here for support, moral support, and to support your dispatchers. Yes, thank you, thank you. For those of you that work in law enforcement or as a first responder, you know that your dispatcher is somebody that you rely on, right? And so that's great that you guys are here to demonstrate your support for the work that they do in keeping you safe.
Thank you. Mr. Gomez, city manager comments, please.
Yes, Mayor, members of the City Council. First, I'd like to wish our residents and our employees a happy Easter this coming Sunday. And then the next item would be an update on the no smoking ordinance that some of our residents have communicated to us. And we'd just like to give you an update on that. And we will have Miss Rita Ruiz report.
Okay. Good evening, Mayor Ayala and Vice Mayor Perez and council members. In 2022, the City Council modified the city's municipal code to regulate and ultimately completely prohibit smoking in both common areas and within rental units of multi-unit rental dwellings, with some limited designated smoking areas. This action, codified under the Norwalk Municipal Code 860090, reflects the city's continued commitment to promoting public health and protecting residents from secondhand smoke exposure, in dense residential environments. Since the adoption, the city launched an extensive communication and outreach campaign to inform residents, property owners, and housing operators of the ordinance's requirements. Despite this, reporting a violation remains low, not due to confirmed widespread compliance, but because most violations occur behind closed doors, making them difficult to detect and substantiate. These circumstances have presented significant challenges for enforcement. Violations must be directly observed by public safety officers or sheriff's deputies, which limits the city's abilities to respond unless a violation occurs in the presence. Complaints, particularly those involving apartment complexes, require coordination between public safety, staff, residents, landlords, and property managers. Staff continues to work with certain apartment complexes to address reported violations, relying on the cooperation of all parties involved to achieve resolution. To address these challenges and strengthen the ordinance's effectiveness, staff is working with the city's neighborhood prosecutor to explore amendments to the enforcement framework. Proposed changes under consideration include expanding enforcement authority to include code enforcement and other qualified city officials, broadening the personnel able to investigate and act on violations, expanding the city's ability to enforce violations through criminal, civil, and administrative proceedings, increasing flexibility in legal response, and adding a new section that provides residents of multi-unit rental dwellings with a private right of action, allowing individuals to pursue enforcement independently when the city is limited in its ability to act. While enforcement remains a challenge, these efforts are part of the city's broader goal to uphold the intent of Norwalk Municipal Code 860090 and ensure healthier, safer living conditions for all residents. We will continue engaging with community stakeholders, monitoring trends, and return to council with formal recommendations for policy updates as needed. Thank you. This concludes my presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Reyes. Next, we have a report on some great news, Norwalk Transit System Rodeo Report. And for that, we have Mr. Jim Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez, Mayor Ayala, and members of the City Council. The 5-Star Bus Rodeo was held in March of this year, and it is a competition event for teams of bus operators from this year from several municipal transit agencies, including Culver City, Gardena, Long Beach Transit, Montebello Bus Lines, Santa Monica Big Blue Bus, Torrance Transit, and of course, our team from Norwalk Transit. Through our teamwork and a pursuit of excellence, the five-star rodeo serves as a symbol of the important role bus operators play in providing safe, reliable service on a daily basis. Therefore, Norwalk Transit appreciates the City Council and City Manager's support in allowing us to participate in this year's five-star bus rodeo competition. Awards are given to each individual agency's bus operators for first, second, and third place on your own specific team. And then there is an overall grand championship trophy presented to the transit system with the highest team score. Although all 8 members of our team could not be present tonight, I would like to invite Miguel Calderon and Robert Nunez. Would you come up to the dais? I think you're here. Come on up. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Right there. The other members of the team, Nathan Barbosa, Lawrence Rodriguez, DeAndre Small, Hector Hernandez, Maria Rodriguez, and Bobby Stewart could not be present. Is Bobby here tonight? Bobby, come on down. All right. We got 3. So all those folks from our team, they are the ones as the overall team champions of 2025 five-star bus rodeo. So let's give them a round of applause. Oh, picture time. Go on up. The council's gonna take a picture of you guys. All right.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
If I may, just one side note, Miguel Calderon came out first place on our team. He's here today. And yeah.
Our next item would be a video from the 2025 hiring fair. And this is the first year we've had this approach to our summer hiring for summer youth and recreation. And we wanted to show you the outcome, and we've hired individuals on the spot. That was the entire goal. So with that, you can play the video.
The city of Norwalk made history with its very first hiring fair. Job seekers showed up ready to interview and take the next step in their careers.
At the job fair today, we're interviewing a variety of different Rec 1s and Rec 2s, even aquatics. So it looks like we have about 100, 150 applicants that are being interviewed today.
The City of Norwalk's hiring event is very important for our community. Myself, I am a product of that. I started and received my first job at 15 and have learned the ropes through the organization.
Qualified applicants arrived ready for interviews, directly engaging with staff to learn more about opportunities in recreation and aquatics. For some fortunate candidates, the day proved successful as they learned they were hired on the spot.
Today, I'm hopefully interviewing and getting the position for Recreation Leader 2. I'm currently a Recreation Leader 1 for the City of Norwalk, but I'm currently substituting a position in the Transportation Department. I just finished my consultation with HR and I got my position for Recreation Leader 2. I definitely recommend coming to the Job Expo. I know it happens rarely, but when it does, apply and you never know the outcome.
For those applying to aquatics, the day started with a swim test at the Norwalk Aquatic Pavilion, proving they have what it takes to keep our community safe in the water. Congrats to all the candidates who received job offers. A big thank you to everyone who joined us for this milestone event, and to our amazing staff for making it all come together.
So a big thank you to our HR department and also to our Parks and Recreation department. A very efficient way of hiring on a quick and easy basis for our city. Next, we have the biweekly video for the past 2 weeks. We want to share those events that have occurred here in the city and invite those to come out. One example, the extravaganza that's happening this Saturday.
The Norwalk Senior Center hosted a week-long health and wellness event from March 31st to April 4th. Throughout the week, participants enjoyed a variety of health screenings, educational presentations, live demonstrations, and fun wellness activities. Attendees also received access to valuable resources to help them stay healthy and informed. The event created a supportive space for seniors to learn, connect, and take charge of their well-being. Let's all be healthy together, Norwalk. To wrap up the week, the Norwalk Senior Center hosted its weekly bingo game on April 4th. This fun-filled event happens every Friday and is open to players 18 and older. Come join the fun next time and see if you'll be the next big winner.
Mayor and Council, that concludes my comments.
Mr. Mayor, if I may comment real quick.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I wanted to comment on Mr. Gomez's comments in regards to the no smoking ordinance. I went by really quick to get an opportunity to, but I appreciate your report. It's very, very thorough and very accurate of what you presented. And I know there's many challenges in regards to that ordinance. I had met many times these seniors that were complaining about the smoking ordinance. I think it's more prevalent in the senior housing complexes and public funded complexes more than anything. And I think that's where the issue came out of, was because of the seniors complaining of the smoking within their complex. I know there's challenges on enforcement, but I'd like to see a little bit more aggressive approach on enforcement because it's one of those quality of life issues that these seniors deserve better, right? You want to maybe look at Buena Park, the city of Buena Park. They've been very successful in enforcing their smoking ordinance. I know there's got to be a relationship between the city of Norwalk, those property management companies, and those property owners at these senior complexes and the ones that are publicly funded or get assistance from public funds. I think we need to start there and encourage them to issue administrative citations, warnings to the residents that are doing the violations. Put some fear into them that, you know, you're being monitored, you're being watched, it is an issue, you've been warned, and hopefully at that level we can stop that bad behavior, right? But I know it's very challenging. Well, I'd like to see come back with more of an enforcement approach, because we all know there's ordinances that the city has, some of it that are enforceable, some of them that are not. They're just there on the books for looks. But it's an effort that we're trying to do as council to address these quality of life issues. So I want to see more effort to give these seniors a quality of life, so they don't complain. I mean, a lot of the seniors I met with were been affected health-wise. They've been complaining of breathing issues. A lot of the smoking goes through the venting systems and meanders into other shared common areas, including shared walls. So I appreciate the effort, but I think we need to do a little bit more effort in doing some real enforcement. There's a lot of challenges that you mentioned about, public safety has to witness it, sheriff's personnel has to witness it. But if the property managers and the property owner issue that first administrative warning, we should see some positive outcome from that.
Thank you for your comment, Councilman.
Okay. I want to,
Mr. Mayor, may I have an opportunity to respond to Councilmember Ramirez? Sir, I appreciate the comments. I just want to reinforce the effort by staff. One of the reasons why we're having conversations with our neighborhood prosecutor is to really look at what we can do better on the ordinance. The right to action provision will allow residents to use civil remedies to try to find resolution. We're also looking to try to hold the property owners accountable. Those are things that we're looking to try to balance the challenges of enforcement. It also gives us an opportunity to come back to you to report our ability to do a whole community approach. I think you would agree more than anything that some of the challenges we can't put on our law enforcement alone or public safety, but we're looking at all those things from a policy perspective to help residents. I will tell you, lastly, that we have people here in our city, specifically seniors. I know we've had discussions about it. Their concerns are well taken. We don't take them lightly. There are apartment buildings we have identified here in the city that we're looking to hold those property owners that are not cooperating with us. So we will do further review for you to examine.
Thank you, Mr. Ramos. But you made a point. This is an ordinance that we're learning from, right? We passed it as a council. We're learning from it. We're getting feedback. And if it's something that staff needs to bring back to the council to amend, to make it more enforceable, including, holding these property owners and property managers accountable, I don't see any of these council not supporting that idea. But as we learn through this ordinance, there's things that we're going to learn. And I just want to let the community know and our senior community know that it's a very challenging ordinance. It's very challenging, but we're here to make sure that we do our job as an elected body to make sure that their quality of life issues are addressed. So I want to thank staff and our management team for not ignoring it. It appears to the senior community and people that we just passed it and we forgot about it. But I want to assure you guys that it's very challenging and it takes time to actually put forth a good effort in enforcing these ordinances. But we're all working together as a team, and we appreciate the input from the community and from those seniors and be patient as we move along this very difficult path. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Jim, good job with the transit system rodeo. I know it's historic. How many years have you been doing it now? Yeah, it's been around for a while. Where was the actual competition at?
The actual competition was in the city of Gardena at their yard. It's a very large facility to accommodate 8 members of each team from 7 teams. So,
no, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations to our staff for doing so well. I'd like to recognize transit, because sometimes it can be out of sight, out of mind, being a remote location. So just share with them that we're always very proud of their achievements out there, Jim. There are 11 consent items for consideration. Teresa, are there any persons wishing to speak on the consent calendar besides Mr. Tindall?
That's the only card I have for the consent.
Okay, Mr. Tindall, you want to speak on item 8?
Hi, my name is Brian Tyndall. I wanted to speak on item 8, which is the capital improvement project and design for Hermosillo Park. I'm curious what the landscaping is going to be. I've spoken before about the importance of native trees. They're water-wise, they require less pesticides, less maintenance. The city currently does not have an ordinance that dictates what type of landscape we request. So frequently these CIP projects are based on best practices. So that relies on the developer or the agency that is doing the project to put in whatever they think that is best practice. That could be cactuses. I have no idea what it is. The reason I'm bringing this up now is because we're at the 65% mark on this project, and that is the time when we can make changes. Because once we provide all of the funding to this project, it's much more difficult to make changes if we find problems in the project or the landscaping. I've done information request to see what it looks like, and it's not available because it's not done yet. So hopefully you have seen what this is, and hopefully we don't end up with cactus. But somebody should be looking at this, and I would really love to see an ordinance adopted by the city that would enforce what type of landscaping and what type of native plants we would like to see. Natives are especially important to a lot of the pollinators in the area. They rely on specific plants to survive. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Brian. Council, any questions on the consent calendar?
None, and I'll move it.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Council members Ramirez,
Aye.
Rios,
Aye.
Valencia,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Perez.
Aye.
Mayor Ayala.
Aye. Item 12, Norwalk Housing Authority appointments. Does council have any questions?
Move it.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Council members Ramirez.
Aye.
Rios.
Aye.
Valencia.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Perez.
Aye.
Mayor Ayala.
Aye. Does council have any appointments tonight to an advisory body?
I do. I'd like to appoint Mrs. Natalie Legaspi to the Social Services Commission, and she is here tonight.
I'll second.
I'd just like to do a council. Are you all in favor, or you want me to do a roll call?
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
She is, Teresa, she would be taking this oath for both social services and for the art and public places, correct?
Well, we actually already sent her the paper copy for Art and Public Places since that was
Oh.
at the last meeting.
And
So
I
that's
So
taken care
So
of.
that's covered?
Yes,
All
yeah,
right.
thank you. So please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Natalie Gaspi,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
about which I am about to enter.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Give her the bunny ears.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Going into the public hearing portion of the meeting, item 14 is a public hearing to consider ordinance number 25-1756, statutory development agreement number 2025-0001 for the development of the Norwalk Transit Village specific plan area located at 13200 Bloomfield Avenue. The public hearing is now open. Ms. DeVoy, please provide the notice and report.
Yes, Mayor, members of the City Council. Notice of this item was mailed to 539 property owners within a 500-foot radius of the subject site. It was also posted on April 4th at the city's three official sites and our website, and published on the same date in the city's adjudicated newspaper. I have received no communications.
Very good. Staff report, please.
Yes, Mayor Ayala, members of City Council, Mr. Alex Hamilton will present.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor and City Council members. Before I begin, as a bit of background, statutory development agreement item that's before you tonight is simply a document that gives the local entities or local governments authority to consider and approve. And what it does is it builds in some certainty both for the developer and for the city. And I'll outline some of the key terms of the document in a bit. So as some background on this item, on March 25th, 2025, the Planning Commission held a public hearing to review and consider the development agreement, DA number 2025-0001, and recommend with a 5-0 vote that the City Council adopt an ordinance approving the development agreement. Per the development agreement request, it expressly defines a development project's rules, regulations, commitments, and policies for a specific period of time for the development of the Norwalk Transit Village site. As you recall, the Norwalk Transit Village specific plan, which was adopted by you on the 21st of January 2025, allows for a mixed-use development consisting of approximately 66,647 square feet of neighborhood commercial, 13,500 square feet of active commercial uses, a hotel of up to 150 rooms, up to 770 residential units, of which 40% of the total number of units will be designated as affordable, and 3.7 acres of open space for parkland uses. Here's a view of the project site as it exists. I wouldn't say now because I think it's a little more overgrown, but this is the existing condition. And this is the project site at full build out. The development agreement, as I mentioned, is allowed by state statute, which is Government Code 65864. It does authorize cities to enter into binding agreements with persons having legal interest or equitable interest in real property for the development of such property, and for the purposes of strengthening the public planning process, encouraging private participation, and comprehensive planning, and identifying the economic cost of said development. Some of the key terms that are outlined in the statutory development agreement are: the term of this agreement will be 10 years with automatic 5-year extensions if conditions are met. Subdivision maps are also automatically extended for the term of the agreement. There's an assignment provision in the statutory development agreement that the developer has the right to assign in whole or in part, subject to approval by the city. And this is key. This is something that the city manager and staff negotiated with Lewis to ensure that if they do assign the right, that the city would be able to review that and make sure that that developer has the means and the expertise to carry out the project. So there's some built-in protections in this agreement that benefit the city. Also, to the benefit of the city and to the developer, it vests the property rights that were entitled when you adopted the specific plan. And so it's a further refinement of those terms. And to highlight a couple of aspects of this project that, again, that you approved, there will be 2 dedicated public parks. As I mentioned, up to 40% of the total number of residential units will be an overall mix of different types of affordable housing projects. They will also be subject to art in public places, either to install the artwork or pay the in lieu fee consistent with our municipal code. The CEQA California Environmental Quality Guidelines allow the city to rely on the previously certified final environmental impact report for the Norwalk Transit Village specific plan, and no subsequent or supplemental EIR is required. None of the conditions exist with this or request that require a subsequent or supplemental EIR under the CEQA regulations and guidelines. And that development agreement number 2025-0001 is within the envelope of the final environmental impact report prepared for this specific plan area, and that no further environmental analysis is warranted. So staff does recommend that you adopt the title as indicated here with the ordinance number 25-1756, and that you find that the development agreement number 2025-0001 is within the envelope of the final environmental impact report for the Norwalk Transit Village specific plan, and that no further environmental review is required. Be more than happy to answer any questions should you have them. Thank you.
Is there anyone wishing to speak on this item?
Yes.
Okay. Council, questions, comments?
I'll make a motion to move it.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilmembers Ramirez,
Aye.
Rios,
Aye.
Valencia,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Perez,
Aye.
Mayor Ayala.
Aye. Okay, we have some speaker cards. Let's start off on a high note and we'll go with ESO.
Sorry. So thank you guys for letting me come up and entertain you one quick minute. It's Easter this weekend, but it's also Cleanup Saturday. So for anybody who's a resident here in the city of Norwalk, we are having a cleanup. So before you go to the Easter egg extravaganza, come on down and you know, everyone has leftover junk in their garages, in their backyard. Come and bring it to us before you go and find some eggs. It's going to be at 11688 Alondra Boulevard, and it is that big, huge lot. We're going to have lots of roll-offs there. So when you pass by, honk at us, say hello. We're going to be there. Rain or shine, come on down, and you'll get a donut. I know that. I know. City staff is going to be providing donuts. So, hey, come and get a donut, drop off your stuff, and then go do your Easter egg hunt. But also on this flyer, they're in the back, has the May 17th compost giveaway at the same location. So you get a twofer. So come and get a flyer, 2 for 1. If you have any questions, please let me know. Also, you can go to our Athens website. You can just Google athensservices.com and you can go ahead, or if you like, call us. And we're one of the very, very few companies that will actually answer the phone. You'll get a live person within a couple of rings. It's kind of weird, but we still do it because we love giving that great customer service. So I have these flyers back there. Have a great Easter. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, next we have Jennifer Friesman.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor, members of the City Council, and fellow community members. My name is Jennifer Friesen, and I stand before you tonight as a proud member and representative of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, known to many of you as IAM. I'm here to speak on an issue that affects more than just our union. It strikes at the heart of fairness, justice, and respect for every worker that in the city deserves. The IAM is built on a foundation of solidarity and strength. We are committed to securing fair wages, quality benefits, and safe working conditions for our members. But today we find ourselves having to confront actions that threaten these very principles. The city continues to engage in union-busting tactics that are not only illegal, but also deeply disrespectful, and to public servants who keep this city running day in and day out. These are workers who have committed years, often decades of their lives serving this community, and yet they are being met with not with appreciation, but with intimidation, delay, and disrespect.
Let me be clear. The IAM will not sit quietly while voices of our members are ignored or undermined. We are not here to divide. We are here to demand what is fair. We are here to hold the city accountable to its responsibility to negotiate in good faith. We are asking, no, we are insisting on a fair contract, one that reflects the true value of the work our members do, one that acknowledges their dedication and sacrifices. IAM members are the backbone of this city, from public safety to essential services and everything in between. Our members show up, give their best, and keep the city moving forward. And yet the city's actions don't reflect the same commitment. Instead of negotiating fairly, the city has chosen to stall, mislead, and intimidate, hoping to wear us down and silence our voices. To date, 28 proposals have been put forth across the table. Of those, 20 are still pending, left unanswered by the city. We are here to say we will not be silenced, we will not back down, we will not tolerate union busting. Our members deserve a contract that ensures fair pay, meaningful benefits, and above all, respect. Anything less is an insult to those who give their hearts and hands to the city every single day. To the members of the council, we are calling on you to take a stand. Encourage the city's negotiation team to come to the table in good faith. The time for games is over. The time for respect and action is now. Stand with us, stand with workers, stand for what's right. Thank you.
Brian Tyndall, please. On native plants. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Sorry for being in the middle of your things. My name is Brian Tyndall, Norwalk resident. Back in 2019, the city cut down a bunch of trees that were in the medians because they were starting to uproot everything. They were very narrow medians, about 2 feet wide. And the worry was that people were going to hit the trees with their cars. And so we took them out. So I was wondering if we're going to take out light poles and other stuff, fire hydrants and stuff like that. Not every tree we put in has to be huge. Western red buds are native. Native trees are important. I mentioned that every time I come here. And so there are a lot of trees missing from the city's inventory, and they can be replaced pretty easily. So I'm just kind of curious how many trees we planted this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Next speaker is Mike Armendariz.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and members of City Council. As you know, my name is Mike Armendariz, and I've had the honor of working for the City of Norwalk for over 17 years. I'm here this evening on the behalf of our union to provide a brief statement on the ongoing negotiations with the city. As you know, we began this process in January with one clear goal: to secure a contract that is fair and equitable, not just for our members, but for the betterment of the community we all proudly serve. These negotiations are not about asking for anything excessive or unreasonable. They are about ensuring the people who keep this city running, your public employees, are treated with respect, dignity, and fairness they deserve. Most of our members are more than city employees. We are your neighbors. We live here. We support local businesses, send our kids to Norwalk schools, and invest in the well-being of Norwalk every single day, both on and off duty. When we talk about fair wages and equitable treatment, we're also talking about strengthening Norwalk's local economy. When city workers are supported, they reinvest in this community. A fair contract means stable families, improved services, and a stronger, more resilient Norwalk. We remain hopeful that through these negotiations, we will reach an agreement that honors the dedication of our members and aligns with the broader vision of Norwalk's future. What I ask of you is simple. Speak with your employees, your constituents. Ask them how they're doing. Ask whether they feel respected and valued. A livable wage and access to health care for our families is not an unreasonable request. It is a foundational one. Thank you for your time and for your continued commitment to making Norwalk a city that values its workers.
We're adjourned.